Hello students, how are you all? Hope you all will be fine in your home. Be safe and be in your home. So, this is our second part of the same chapter, chapter number 5, separation of substance. Chapter number 5, separation of substance. In part 1, we have discussed about the need of separation, about mixture, separation of separation of solid substance from a mixture. How many types? There are 5 types: hand picking, threshing, winnowing, sieving, etc. There are 4 types. So how the solid substance can be separated from a mixture? It has been separated from 4 types by using these 4 types: hand picking, threshing, winnowing and sieving. Now our second topic, we are going to discuss about separation of insoluble solids from a liquid. Separation of insoluble solids from a liquid. ठीक है, लिक्विड से जो इनसॉल्युबल सब्सटेंस होते हैं, सॉलिड पार्टिकल्स होते हैं, हाउ वी विल सेपरेट दैम फ्रॉम अ लिक्विड. सो हियर आर सम important points how we will separate the insoluble solids from the liquid. First one is sedimentation and decantation. These are the two processes, sedimentation and decantation. Insoluble substances that are heavier than the liquid can be separated by sedimentation and decantation. So here is some one activity is there. You can do this activity by yourself in your home. Okay, in this activities no need of fire, chemicals were used, so you can do this activity in your home. So separation of solid substance from a liquid, heavier solid from a liquid, is done by two processes, which is called sedimentation and decantation. So for this you need to separate a mixture of sand and water, sedimentation and decantation. You need 2 beakers, some water, sand and a glass rod. Okay, so in short I'm going to give you the description of this brief of this process. So first of all, take a beaker, put some water into it and take 1 spoon of sand into it. Okay, with the glass rod mix the sand into the water. So it will be look like this mixture of sand and water. Leave the glass for some times. You will see after some times the sediments, the sand particles settle down in the bottom of the glass and the water is above the sediments. So you can see the clear water and the sand particles, the sediment in bottom of the glass, settle down at the bottom of the beaker or the glass. So the layer of sand is called the sediment and the whole process is called sedimentation. Okay, now after this let the beaker like this only. Now take another glass and remove the water from the first beaker and put it into the second beaker like this. ठीक है, हमको क्या करना है, फर्स्ट बीकर में जब हमने इसको सेटल डाउन होने दिया था सैंड को, तो क्लियर वाटर ऊपर में आया था. सो वी हैव टू ट्रांसफर द क्लियर वाटर इनटू द सेकेंड ग्लास. ये हम लोग क्लियर वाटर को सेकेंड ग्लास में ट्रांसफर कर रहे हैं. सो दिस प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड डिकेंटेशन. So conclusion in that, in this way a mixture of sand and water can be separated into sand and clear water, first by sedimentation and then by decantation. पहले हम लोगों ने settle down होने दिया sand को, so this is called sediment and the whole process is called sedimentation. Second process में क्या किया, जो water जो नीचे में जो sand settle down था, first में जो water जो surface था, then will be allowed this water to transfer into the second beaker. So this process is called decantation, separation of pure water from the sediments. This is called decantation. So these are the two activities. This activity are so easy, so you can done in your home itself. Okay, now here are the definitions of sedimentation and decantation. The process of settling down of heavier insoluble particles at the bottom of a liquid is called sedimentation. The heaviest insoluble particles that settle down at the bottom of the liquid are called as sediments. मैंने बताया था the process of separation of heavier solids from the liquid is called sedimentation and the जो at the bottom the heavier soluble are called the sediments. ठीक है, now second one, The process of pouring out a clear liquid from a vessel after sediment without disturbing the sediments, heavy insoluble settled particles is called decantation. जो हम लोगों ने water remove किया without disturbing the sediment, that is called as decantation. So this is clear that this method, sedimentation and decantation, is used to separation of insoluble solid from a liquid. Here are the two simple and easy process which we can done in our home itself. Removing of the sediments, removing of the heavier insoluble sand or solid settle down and liquid is in above of the sediments. This is called sedimentation. And pouring out a clear liquid from the vessels without disturbing the sediment, it is called decantation. So here are the two processes, sedimentation and decantation. This one was the first one. Okay, separation of solid from a liquid, first point, sedimentation and decantation. So here is some internal question, multiple choice question. You have to do it now. First, tick the correct option. First, the process of winnowing can be used. The process of winnowing can be used to separate. First one, rice and stones, kerosene and water, common salt and sand, corn and husk. Rice and stones are the heavier substance. Kerosene and water is not a solid, it is a liquid substance. Common salt and sand, you are not able to distinguish this both. So the correct answer option is corn and husk. Okay, so you can write here corn and husk. Now the heavy solid particles that settle down at the bottom of a solution are called sediment. अभी मैंने बताया था ना, जस्ट हमने अभी पढ़ा है कि जो heavier material होते हैं that will be settled down at the bottom of the solution is called sediment. Now, which of the following is not a mixture? Which of the following is not a mixture? Milk, salt, seawater and crude oil. Crude oil is a mixture of all the oils, है ना. Seawater is a mixture of water and salt. Salt is a mixture of NaCl, sodium and chloride. So the correct answer is milk. Now fourth one, the method of separating the components of a mixture that are of different sizes by using a sieve is called. सीविंग हम कब यूज़ करते हैं? विनोइंग में नो, हार्वेस्टिंग में नो, सीविंग और थ्रेसिंग सीविंग प्रोसेस में यूज़ करते हैं, फिल्ट्रेशन प्रोसेस. ओके, सो द करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज सीविंग. नाउ फिफ्थ वन, इन द मिक्सचर ऑफ सैंड एंड वाटर, सैंड इज कॉल्ड डिकेंट, नो. फिल्ट्रेट, नो. सेडिमेंट, डिस्टिलेट्स, द सैंड इज कॉल्ड द सेडिमेंट. हमने बताया था ना अभी जस्ट प्रीवियस में, इट बिकॉज इट विल सेटल डाउन एट द बॉटम एंड द सेटल डाउन insoluble solid are called the sediments. In that process sand is called the sediment. So the correct option is sediment. Here are the answers of this multiple choice question. Take it in your book correctly. Now the second topic is loading. First one is sedimentation and decantation and second one is loading. Loading, it is a new word कि हम loading, how we will use this loading process to separate this to separate the insoluble solids from the liquid. So इसमें क्या होता है, I am giving you the brief. Sometimes it is impossible to separate the solid from the liquid because the insoluble solid particles are so fine to be separated, or it will take time to be settled down at the bottom. Okay, it will take time to be settled down at the bottom. So we use a alum, a chemical substance, to separate this insoluble solid from the liquid. The process of settling down of suspended clay particles can be made faster by the method of loading. So it will be take more time to be settled down. The clay particles should settle down and we clear the liquid So we will use this loading method to separate the clay particles from the liquid. So this is done by rotating a piece of alum in the muddy water. Rotating a piece of alum in the muddy water. हम क्या करेंगे? Like this. This is a muddy water. We will tie up this alum with a piece of thread. Okay, और उसको हम rotate करते जाएंगे. So the process of increasing the rate of sediment in the suspension by adding some chemical to it, it is called loading. This alum is a chemical substance. Okay, so हम जब इसको rotate करेंगे, so the rate of this sediment, इनका जो weight है वो क्या हो जाएगा, इस alum के साथ mix होके heavy हो जाएगा. Before they are very less weight or they can time to be settled down. After adding this alum is soluble in water. तो जब वो add होगा तो वो this alum mixed with the muddy water, mud के साथ mix होगा and it makes the weight of mud heavy बना देगा उसको. So after that this clay particle should settle down with the loaded alum, so the clear water will be seen clearly. Okay. Alum is soluble in water. The particles of alum entangle suspended clay particles and make them heavier. Thus clay particles settle down rapidly. मैंने अभी बोला था that thus alum makes the clay particles heavier, so it will be settled down easily. पहले क्या थे, वो lightweight थे. They will be lightweight, so it will take time to be settled down. So the process takes time. So after adding this alum, the clay particles, their weight becomes heavy and they will be settled down rapidly. So you can separate this water from the clay particles by using this process called loading. Again I am repeating, the process of suspension, the process of increasing the rate of sedimentation in a suspension by adding some chemical to it, it is called loading. First we will take a beaker, add mud water in it and mix it with a glass rod. Now we will take a chemical substance, tie up with the thread and rotate the alum in the muddy water. So this alum is soluble in water. It get mixed with, entangled with the, mixed with the muddy water, उसके साथ जुड़ जाएगा and make the mud heavier. उसका weight जो बना देगा, heavy बना देगा. Then it will be settle down rapidly. The mud will settle down rapidly and the clear water will be separated from the muddy water. This process is called loading. It is kind similar to sedimentation and decantation, but one process is used by adding this alum, a chemical substance. Okay. Now third one is filtration. To separate the used of a tea leaves, हमने starting में ही पढ़ा था, we used a strainer to remove the tea leaves from the tea, है ना. जब टी बन जाता है, चाय बन जाती है, we use a strainer to remove the tea leaves from the tea. So this strainer is made up of a wire net type का रहता है, wire से बना होता है, through the small holes, so that these tea liquid particles is transferred in a cup by this strainer and the tea leaves remain in the strainer. The used tea leaves bigger in size do not pass through the tea strainer and left in the tea strainer. This process is called as filtration. Simple. जब हम लोगों ने tea बनाया तो the tea leaves become heavier and it will not transfer to the strainer because the holes of the strainer are so small, only the liquid can pass through it. So this process is called as filtration. Then the definition should be like this. The process of separating insoluble substance from a liquid using a filter is called filtration. Simple, we use a filter to separate a insoluble substance from a liquid. A filter is used, so this process is called as filtration. The tea strainer cannot be used to separate mud from a water. So it is not possible to use a tea strainer to separate the mud from the water. So in that place we use a filter paper. Filter paper has thousands of tiny holes in it. Okay. Fine filters such as filter paper. A filter paper is a piece of a special paper that has million of tiny holes in it. As I told you that the filter is used to separate the heavy insoluble solids from the liquid, but when we have to separate the mud from the water, so we are not able to use the filter. In that place we use a filter paper. It is a special type of paper which is used to separate the mud from the water. In that, tiny holes are there, millions of tiny holes are there, okay, which is not, we are not able to see the holes with our naked eye, but we can see these holes through a microscope. So here the filter paper look like this. कोनिकल फ्लास्क रहता है, उसमें हम उसको ऐसे फोल्ड करके डालते हैं. When we need this filter paper to separate the mud, water or something like that which is not possible to filter through the filters, strainer filters, उससे ट्रांसफ़र नहीं हो सकते. That type, at that moment we need a filter paper to separate this one, okay. So we use this filter paper in the place where the strainer or the filter cannot be used. At that time we need this filter paper to separate the insoluble solid from the liquid, okay. Now you have seen this type of electric ultraviolet filter in your home. Why this ultraviolet filter is used? This filter is used to purify our water. It is run by electric supply. This electric filter is run by electric supply, which is called as RO, reverse osmosis. This filter is known as RO. हम लोग यूज़ करते हैं कैंट आर ओ वगैरह, हम लोग के घर में एक्वागार्ड. सो इट कैन बी रन बाय द इलेक्ट्रिक सप्लाई एंड इट इज़ कॉल्ड एज RO. RO मीन्स रिवर्स ऑस्मोसिस. नाउ यूजेस इन एवरीडे लाइफ. अब क्या है एवरीडे लाइफ में हमारी यूजेस इन सब चीज़ों का, वॉट एवर द थिंग्स वी आर स्टडीड, सो इन सब का यूजेस भी होगा इन आवर एवरीडे लाइफ. सो द प्रोसेस ऑफ फिल्ट्रेशन इज़ कॉमनली यूज इन एवरीडे लाइफ. फॉर एग्जाम्पल हमने फिल्ट्रेशन पढ़ा, बट इसका हमारी लाइफ में एवरीडे यूज़ भी होता है. व्हेन वी मेक फ्रूट जूसेस और वेजिटेबल जूसेस, इट कैन बी फिल्टर्ड बिफोर ड्रिंकिंग, ओके, टू सेपरेट द सीड्स एंड द पल्प फ्रॉम द जूस. सेकेंड, फॉर मेकिंग पनीर, when we make paneer in our home, we put 1 or 2 drops of lemon juice in the milk. Then the milk, added the boiling milk, it forms a mixture that consists of particles of solid paneer in a liquid. वो एक पल्प जैसा बन जाता है. उसके बाद वो लिक्विड पनीर को हम लोग अलग करते हैं by using the separate the liquid through a fine filter cloth or a strainer. We use a strainer or filter cloth we use to separate the paneer from the liquid, okay. Now third one, water that we get from the waterworks can be made absolutely safe for drinking by using an electric ultraviolet water filter. So the water which we used to drink in our house, it is purified by using the electric ultraviolet water filter. So this is the use of filter in our daily life, for making juice, for making paneer, and for our water which we use in our daily life, for our drinking water. These are the use of filter in everyday life, okay. Now I am going to give you the recap of this topic, separation of insoluble solids from a liquid. First one is sedimentation and decantation. The sedimentation is the process is used to separate the heavier insoluble particles from the liquid, and the process of decantation is used, the process of pouring out a clear liquid from the sediment without disturbing the sediment. Then this process is called decantation. Both these processes are combined together, okay, combined. Loading, this process is similar to sedimentation and decantation, but we use a chemical substance which is called alum to remove this mud from the water. Now filtration is the process which is used to separate insoluble solid from the liquid by using filter or filter paper. and use of filter is required in our daily life to separate the fruit juice, making paneer, and to make our drinking water safe. We use an electric filter to drink water. Okay, now third topic, separation of soluble solids from a mixture. They are soluble solid of एक mixtures. We need separate the soluble solid from the mixture. Okay, not for the liquid solid, nothing, but from a mixture. So there are 2 or 3 process which is used. Only one process is there, evaporation, to separate the soluble solids from a mixture. One process is there which is called as evaporation. We know that the process of changing a solid into liquid, a liquid into vapors is called, on heating, is called evaporation. In evaporation process, heating is required. It is the process in which a liquid turns into vapor. It is the process in which a liquid turns into vapor. This process is called as evaporation. This method is used to obtain solid substance that is dissolved in a liquid. हम इस method को कब use करते हैं? To obtain a solid substance that dissolved in a liquid. So common salt, the best example of separation of soluble solids from a liquid is common salt. Common salt we obtain from the sea water. So when sea water contains lots of salt, the process of evaporation is used to obtain sea water on a large scale. From sea water, sea water is trapped in shallow ponds called lagoons and allowed to stand there. The heat of the sun gradually evaporates the water completely in the shallow ponds, leaving behind the solid salts. This mixture is further purified to obtain common salt. See the picture. This type of salts we obtain from the sea. After purification, this salt is used used by us, which is sells in the market. So you can see here is a activity is there. We need common salt, water, a china dish, a Bunsen burner, a trapped stand and a wire gauge. तो इतना कुछ करने का ज़रूरत नहीं है, सिंपल मैं समझा रही हूँ. You take a common water and a salt, mix it together and place it into the china dish. Burn करो उसको. When this china dish of water becomes warm, गर्म हो जाएगा, then the water changing into vapors. Then the liquid changes into the vapors and leave behind this salt. इसमें जो salt रहेगा वो नीचे settle down हो जाएगा. So this process clearly shows soluble solids from a mixture. This is a mixture of water and salt. We get this solid common salts when this water converts into vapor. So like this sea water से हम ऐसे ही निकालते हैं. We makes a large hole which is called lagoons. When the heat sun rays come into the lagoons, the water gradually is converted into vapors, leaving behind this salts. ये salts यहाँ पे छूट जाते हैं and after purification this salts is used by us, common salt, NaCl. So this process done by the process called evaporation. The process of changing of a liquid into vapors on heating is called evaporation. Separation of soluble solids from a mixture. It is a mixture. We separate it by using evaporation. On heating, the water converts into vapor, leaving behind this solid substance called common salt. Okay. Now, one more topic is there. The process of conversion of a solid into vapor without converting into liquid state is called sublimation. ध्यान से सुनना. Solid directly convert into vapor without converting into liquid. You take the example of naphthalene balls. ठीक है? Naphthalene, we put this naphthalene balls and in our wardrobes. जब woolen cloths होते हैं उसमें रखते हैं. When the heat comes, वो गर्म होते हैं naphthalene balls, it directly convert into vapors without converting this solid into liquid. So this process is called as sublimation. ठीक है? We store this naphthalene balls during हम गर्मी के सीजन में woolen clothes use नहीं करते, we are not used woolen clothes, so we put this naphthalene balls in the woolen clothes. So after the heat comes in the woolen clothes, this naphthalene ball directly convert into gas. ठीक है. So this process is called as sublimation. Without conversion, a solid into liquid, it convert into vapors. So this process is called as sublimation. Now, separation of liquid from a mixture. First we studied about separation of soluble solids from a mixture. Now second one is separation of liquid from a mixture. This process is done by condensation and distillation. Condensation. The method is used to obtain a solid from its solution. We can get water from salt solution by this process. The process of changing vapor into liquids state on cooling is called condensation. Simple. The process of changing vapors into liquids on cooling is called condensation. In this process, evaporation, the liquid converted into vapors on heating, but the process of changing vapors into liquid on cooling, this is called as condensation. Simply I am giving the example which you see in your daily life in your home. When your mother cook rice, she put राइस, हाँ, जब मम्मी चावल बनाती है वो देखना, जब चावल बनता रहता है तो वो क्या करती है, उस पर ढक्कन रखती है ना, एक प्लेट रख देती है. शी पुट अ प्लेट when she cook rice. When she remove that plate, you can see the water droplets in the plate, in the surface of the plate. What is this? This is process is called condensation. जब राइस ठंडा हो जाता है, जब चावल बन जाता है, व्हेन फर्स्ट वी रिमूव द प्लेट्स, उसमें पूरा पानी जमा रहता है. वो क्या रहता है? दिस इज कॉल्ड एज कंडेंसेशन. क्या होता है? ठंडा होके वो वेपर्स क्या होता है? वाटर बन जाता है, बिकम्स वाटर, चेंजिंग वेपर्स इनटू लिक्विड्स आफ्टर कूलिंग. दिस इज कॉल्ड कंडेंसेशन. ये हम अपने घर में भी देखते हैं. सी, हियर इज द कैटल, यहाँ से धुआं निकल रहा है, वेपर्स निकल रहे हैं. You put a plate, frying pan or plate, है ना, then after cooling this vapors convert into liquid, so it becomes distilled water because it is boiled, pure हो गया, so it becomes distilled water. This is the process commonly you have seen in your home. कभी देखना नहीं देखा होगा तो ऑब्जर्व करना, देखा भी होगा बट ऑब्जर्व नहीं किया होगा. बट नाउ फ्रॉम नाउ गो एंड ऑब्जर्व इट. योर मदर, ये जो कंडेंसेशन का प्रोसेस है डेली होता है घर में. डेली यू हैव सीन दिस प्रोसेस इन योर होम when your mother cooks in the kitchen. See the process. When she cook rice, see the process. After cooling of rice, you remove the plate with the help of your mother, not by yourself. Remove the plate. You have seen that water drops less in behind the plate. Okay, so this process is called condensation. Changing of vapor into liquid after cooling, on cooling, is called condensation. Okay, now second one, distillation. It is the method of separation of pure liquid from the solution. The solution is heated in distillation flask. The vapor of pure liquid passes into the Liebeck's condensation connected to the distillation flask and get condensed to form a pure liquid in another flask. Similarly, condensation and distillation are connected together. So when we get this water after cooling, when we get this water from the vapor which is called distilled water, so this process is called as distillation. Okay, this process is called as distillation. It is the method of separation of pure liquid from the solution. Pure liquid, distilled water is a pure liquid from the solution. The solution is heated in the distillation flask, but one proper distillation flask should be used for this process. So this process is called as distillation. Now remain chapter we will studied in our next part, part 3, separation of immiscible liquids from a mixture. For this, hope you will all understand the first part and try to understand the second part. Listen this class carefully, and whatever the queries you have, you ask me, and later enjoy your online classes. Thank you.